Hello everybody, it's Jen, Scrapbena Creations. I hope you're having a great day. I'm back with another design team project for Not Too Shabby. You can see the coupon code JEN10 on the screen here, which will save you 10% off your total purchase. So I'm so excited to be sharing this video with you today. There was a sneak peek of the cards I'm using or making, and here is the stamp I'm using. So I'm going to do a bit of coloring here, and while I color, I'm just going to talk a little bit about this stamp set. So this is a newer company. This is Penguin Palace. Their stamps are absolutely adorable, and Not Too Shabby is the first US retailer for these stamps, and I am super excited. I saw some of the card creations from the design team from Penguin Palace on Instagram. Didn't know Jamie was going to be carrying these stamps, and then she had them in the shop. So this is my stamp for the month of July, and I thought I would go ahead and do two clean and simple cards for you for the first video using this stamp set. I did a similar video using last month's design team stamp, which was the Fawn Smooth Sailing, and that got some really great feedback, and you all really seemed to enjoy those clean and simple cards. And why fix something that isn't broken? So the purpose of this video is to show you that if you get a card design or feel for a technique that you really like, you don't have to always try to do a different technique or come up with some elaborate creation for your card. So I'm going to be doing a simple Distress Oxide background with my makeup brushes. Like I said, very similar to the two nautical themed Lawn Fawn cards I made last month, and I will link to those videos at the end of this video in case you missed it. And then for my next project, I'll do a more elaborate scene card using this stamp set. So you can see the colors that I'm using here. I've left the caps out as always to the left hand side of the screen. You will notice, if you've been following me for a while, that I'm using some of my favorite 3-color combination blends here. So right now, coincidentally, using my favorite paint combination, which is R85, R83, and R81. Going ahead now and adding some dark chocolate color here for the chocolate in our ice cream. I went ahead and used one of my favorite combinations for the green, and that was YG25, YG03, and YG01. And then I can't remember the exact color combinations I used for the blue, but it was on the screen there. So here I'm going ahead and I'm doing the little kitty. I've decided to use E53, E51, and E33 here for the little kitty. The E33 is my darkest. For some reason I had it at the bottom there with the caps. Typically, almost 99.9% of the time, I will have the caps from darkest to lightest, in case you're ever wondering. So here, for example, B99 is my darkest, B97 is my midtone, and then B93 is the lightest color that I'm using. And I'm using this color combination for the little lifesaver ring and the shorts on the little girl eating the watermelon. Of course, I had to color this little kitty black. I do have two black kitties, Piper and Lila. If you are newer to my channel and haven't met them via them kind of photo bombing or video bombing, I guess, my videos, but I thought that I would color up this particular kitty black like my two girls. So I'm using my Cool Grace for this, C7, C5, C3, and then I'm also using these colors for the sunglasses, and that will give them a dark sunglass look. I am leaving some highlight space for the sunglasses. Now for those darker areas, I just use the C7, 5, and 3. For the cloud, this is where I'm bringing in the C1. Here's the color combination I used in the beginning. So this is great that it's back on screen. So B02, B00, and then it went too quick for the other one. It might have been BG01, I believe. You can go ahead and pause the video if things are moving too quickly for you in terms of the color combination. I decided to do very fair skin for these girls, just a 2-color combination. You'll notice I did miss the little left-hand side of this girl's leg underneath the lifesaver and the little floaty ring. I do realize I missed that here in a little bit after I think I color the hair. So I'm giving this girl a little bit more of a almost like a reddish brown color. And then for the girl with the sunglasses, I'm going to use more of a blonde tone. So I'm using E33, E53, and Y23. I'm really loving this color combination for like a dirty blonde look. So you can see I'm just going to take some of the colors I have already used and finish up those other areas. And like I said, I did fix the little piece that I missed on that girl, who I don't end up using in this set of cards here. I used every other image except for that one. So Jamie had sent me this Sweet Celebration 6x6 pack from MFT as part of my design team package this month. And it just happened to coordinate amazingly with the colors I chose. I did not use the colors in the paper for inspiration. It was a happy coincidence. So I just went ahead and cut those down to an A2 size using my guillotine trimmer, which if you saw the live video with Mary and Courtney, we got asked what our favorite trimmer was. All 3 of us said that one. And all the products I used today will be listed below in case you're interested in checking things out. So I've already got my backgrounds done here. I used Squeeze Lemonade for the one on the left and Tumbled Glass for the one on the right. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make 2 little scenes using all of the elements from this little stamp set except the one little girl, like I said, with the little life preserver or the little floaty pool ring. So for this one on the right, I thought I would go ahead and make a cute outdoor picnic scene. So I'm using the picnic table. I did fussy cut out all these images. I'm still on vacation away from home, so not in my normal craft space where I would have cut these out with my brother's scan and cut, but I don't mind fussy cutting out a few images, so that's what I did here. And I did go ahead and cut out the centerpiece of that picnic table with my X-Acto knife. Now you can see here, I wanted to reposition that cat. I did rip up this image by accident, but it wasn't a big deal because I knew that the little kitty would be covering that up. So I did go ahead and pop some of those images up using some foam adhesive, and then others I'm just laying flat. Now I'm going to put this little kitty on this little island here, and this kitty is so cute lounging in his or her little chair. I'm giving the cat the surfboard and the little beach ball here, so as to kind of make a fun little scene. But you don't always have to do an elaborate scene, in my opinion, to create a really cute card. So I'm just going ahead and I'm using my art glitter glue to adhere all of these little elements together. Then I'm going to add some foam adhesive to the back to pop up the entire image collection here that I have put together for this particular card. So it's all going to be raised. Once I get this in the spot that I want, I'm going to adhere the little cloud down straight onto the card panel. And I did use my stitched rectangle dies for these white cardstock panels. These panels are just cut out using some 110-pound cardstock from Recollections. You can use any white cardstock you have for this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp 2 of the sentiments that came in the stamp set. I've got Sun-Kissed for the one with the kitty and Summer Day for our little picnic. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color that heart in for the Sun-Kissed one, being very careful not to touch my ink, because I used the Versafine Nocturne ink for my sentiments, which is not alcohol marker safe. So I wanted to make sure I didn't spread that ink. For my coloring ink, I use Fawn Jet Black, which is a Copic safe ink. Going ahead and adhering my pattern paper and my card panels onto my card bases. Again, these are made with 110-pound cardstock from Recollection. And then the cards will be complete. I'm not going to do anything to the inside. I think off camera I had a couple scraps of the pattern paper from cutting them down and I threw those on the inside. But here's a closer look of the 2 cards today. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think of this new company, and I'll have another card for you using this stamp set later this month. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.